18 years ago, you could have never convinced me that God would take a lying, cheating, thieving, murdering, alcoholic drug addict and make me a fully transformed follower of Christ. But He did just that. Hello everyone, my name is Mary Kay, and I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, celebrating 18 and a half years of alcohol and drug addiction, freedom from alcohol and drug addiction. After 17 years of using drugs and heavy drinking, of sleeping around, having affairs, after 2 abortions, and after stealing and lying and cheating whoever I needed to get what I wanted, when I wanted it, I made the decision I had to change. The chaos in my life had to stop. I finally got help from a friend who led me to a counselor and traditional recovery meetings. I came to know Jesus as my Lord and Savior in 1995 after an Easter service. I learned He was a God full of love, and He had been patiently waiting on me to notice Him in my life. God got a hold of me, and by His grace and His mercy, He changed me from the inside out. I was baptized shortly after that, and I have served God faithfully ever since. I told God He could use me wherever He wanted to, and I would go wherever He sent me, even if it was to the ends of the earth. And with that said, God has used me ever since. After BCF was started and we were up and going in 1997, Mike and I started Celebrate Recovery, a Christ-centered 12-step recovery program that helps every person deal with any hurt, any habit, and any hang-up. 2 years after we had that up and going, I was called with my husband Mike to move to Indiana with Pastor Craig Walker, and we planted a church in central Indiana. And after 6 years of serving faithfully there, God called us back home to Brownsville. But that was 8 years ago. We relaunched Celebrate Recovery in the large group format that it is today. But I have to tell you that when we first moved back to Brownsville, it wasn't easy for me. I fell into a great deep depression, and it was one of the darkest times I'd seen. But I knew what I had to do, and I got medication, and I got on it, and I got connected with God's people. And because of that, God delivered me from that depression, and I no longer have to take medication for it. Today, 18 years later, I still stand a fully transformed follower of Christ. I will never go back to the chains that God has set me free from. I will continue to move forward, and I will be everything God asked me to be, even if it hurts. Thank you for letting me share.